when the exclusion law was repealed, it did not allow adult children to come to Canada. So you had to be under 18 or 19. I'm not sure what age it was then. And so my grandfather purchased papers for claiming that he had children back in China. 2 children, actually, 2 boys. And I was one of the boys, and my cousin, actually what would be called my cousin once removed, had the papers, and then of course my grandfather used these papers to bring me to Canada, because he couldn't bring me to Canada as a grandson, which was my relationship, so he had to say I was his son. And I've always kind of chuckled over this, because my grandfather had not been back to Canada for about, back to China for about 15 or 20 years, and yet bureaucracy being what bureaucracy is, and knowing how it works, he was able to get papers, and I came over as a paper son, although I am a blood relative of the person that brought me over. But a lot of paper sons came over that were not blood relatives. And Paper Sons is one of those stories. It would be good to actually check this out, because Paper Sons are a very significant part of the Chinese-Canadian experience, insofar as these were the ones that were looked to kind of lead their families, and in terms of leading their family, then would lead their community. And I know several Paper Sons that have shown leadership in that way. And I would venture to say, because of their duty, most of them were told what their duty was very early. I was told that my duty was to reunite the family, to bring my father and mother and my siblings to Canada, my younger siblings. And I did manage to accomplish that in 1972, not without like a lot of work, which learned me how to deal with the Canadian political system, how to lobby your MPs, and how to do a petition drive.